Good morning. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. This your girl Casey McDaniel coming to you again reporting the protest for Robert Sylvester Kelly that was on August 7th of 2021 in New York City on 25th and Madison all the way down to and 45th and 2nd. We had such a wonderful, wonderful time out there. It's really like what you see in the video. You can't really see much in the video from the protest, but at least you know we were out there giving the information to the public to expose the lies and bring the truth from what people are being brainwashed on television and what they have been brainwashed by surviving R. Kelly. Shout out to all those who came with their gift, their talent, their voices, and whatever they was able to come in and do. Um, Shout out to Sylvia for trying, helping to organize this thing with the banners and other people that was able to come and be there to support this to support the protest. Shout out to to Daddy Lolo. He did a wonderful job being a leader with the bullhorns and bringing the message out there and leading the people in this righteous fight. Thank you, Daddy Lolo. You did a great job. If people was out there to see it, what you were doing, they would be amazed. Okay, he is such a great leader in doing protests and fight. He did a great job. You have to be in the presence of this to see what was all going on. It was just a beautiful. It was the energy out there was beautiful. I think I explained that yesterday when I did a video. How the energy was in the public. People were stopping. People were asking questions. People wanted to know about more about this stuff. Some people don't even know R. Kelly was still incarcerated. Some people don't know he was incarcerated at all. He got fans from all over the world that was there asking questions. They don't get a lot of information over there. They don't get what we do over here where they're at. They blocked a lot of stuff that you send, but they let what they want to say because they control the media. The government controls the media, so they're not getting all the information if they live in another country or somewhere else. We have to bring that information to whichever way we can when they tourists come to visit New York City and the places that R. Kelly is at now, which is he at now. But in Chicago, we was able to reach out to people his fans from all over the world in Chicago. Turn around, I don't want to put you. I don't want to put you in this video. Okay, if only they will see. What you need?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Well, anyway, so a lot of people was asking questions. They didn't know. People had stopped me and asked some questions when I was leaving from the time from Lifetime building, the A&E building. People had stopped and asked me, some tourists, some people. I think they were from Cambodia or somewhere like that. Like I said, he got fans from all over places of the world, and they didn't even know that Robert Sylvester Kelly was incarcerated. And we explained to them how this man was put a docu-series was made. He was arrested. We talked about all the politicians that was involved, the crookedness behind all of that, how they coming for his publishing, also his royalties, and also for his masters. We made sure people were aware. um Yes, and then another thing is once you come to these protests that they're giving, and I say this, if you are a true supporter for Robert Sylvester Kelly, at least try to make one protest. When you come to these protests, you will not feel the same about any other blogger, any of their work. Once you come to these protests, you get a whole totally different thing being with them. Now I can understand in a way how Debowski got a little frustrated and too arrogant or whatever because when he was out there in those streets of Chicago, nobody really knew his character outside of YouTube. And that is so true. He might be the most nicest guy and the most passionate guy outside of YouTube. Because you get more of a feeling of people's spirit around you when you're in their presence than what you see on the internet. So I can relate to how he feel about how he was being treated after he went out there and stomped those grounds in Chicago. And DJ Tyson, they passion and they work and everything. So I just encourage you, don't pay attention to the nonsense, the distractions on the internet. Those who sitting on the internet bringing you things attacking other people's work out there, they're not real for Robert Sylvester Kelly. I'm sorry. Whether you like a person or you don't like a person, you support Robert Sylvester Kelly and you come out to the events and you have something nice to say about the work they put in for Robert Sylvester Kelly. And you deal with your other stuff, personal feelings some other time. See, people that act like that, they just want to take over everything, and they're not a real supporter for Robert Sylvester Kelly anyway. So these people that are antagonizing things or that are upsetting things, do not listen to them. Posting things about who they blocked and who they don't associate. Well, that's your business. You don't have to. So don't have to put that out there. You should have been out putting out information about Robert Sylvester Kelly, and you want everything to be about you because y'all gonna see the truth when you come from behind this internet and you come out to the protest and you see who's real and who's not real. Sylvia put in a lot of work. Yes, she did. I had a feeling about Sylvia because I only knew Sylvia from speaking through Sylvia from being on the internet. Once I came from this internet, I see a whole different Sylvia. She's real. Okay, because this woman didn't have to travel, cancel flights being canceled at the last minute, and still make her way to be out there for Robert Sylvester Kelly, Texas Black Diamond, a real MVP player. Daddy Lolo, even Mercedes, who we call nobody's anything, but she is somebody everything. That young lady is so gifted, so talented. That work of art that she done for Robert Sylvester Kelly. Oh my God, if you could have just seen it, the one she did in front of Sony and inside the Madison Park over there. With the stepping and step in the name of love and how she did, oh my God, it's so beautiful. I hope people have took photos and pictures so that you could put it on the to put it out there so people can see her work, and then how everybody joined in, teamwork, made the dream work. She did a wonderful job and so quick. That girl can move. And she's so tiny. She's so tiny. I mean, you get a totally different feeling when you come out and support the the work, the support for Robert Sylvester Kelly. When you get around the people, when you get around the people that you see on the internet, you get a totally different feeling about them. They are not who you think they are on the internet. And those who don't want to come out, those are the internet agitators that want to keep the mess going. They want to keep the mess going, and they're not really here for Robert Sylvester Kelly because they should be out there reaching out to the people, to the public. But if they not on the internet, but actually getting live with people, being in their presence to give them this information. And this is what I'm talking about. I got a totally different feeling about those who sit behind the internet connecting your cash apps and your money, and they're not doing anything, and they judging the people that's out here in these streets. Anything could happen to any one of us because of some of the Robbie R. Kelly. You remember, he got some haters out there, people that still been brainwashed and messed up from what Lifetime put out there. So we have to persuade the public to a different. We got to turn that situation and all that thinking around. Right now, his trial is drawing near, if there be a trial or whatever. But we got to go out there and fight and reach the public. And I just wanted to come with you this morning. We still here, out here in New York. I should be leaving out of New York tomorrow. Like I said, tomorrow evening. So there's things to do, friends to see, and other parties going on. So I just wanted to come quickly to you guys, and I'll hopefully be back with you all when I reach back to Delaware. Love you, and you all be safe, and peace.